Hey guys, in this video I will walk you through my process on how I make my modular terrain. First I start by cutting out some pieces of polystyrene or foam. You can use any size you want here. I find making some small ones and large ones better for gaming, but you can do whatever you want. This one I had to glue two pieces together because it was quite thin. So to do that, just put some PVA glue in between. And then make sure you use something heavy to put on top while it dries. I use this pot part here. And then once that's done, you can take a knife and curve all the edges so you make kind of a hill. Looking for kind of a Gulf green looking shape here, something natural. And then once that's done, you will need to cut off the sharp edges so it looks better, and also you don't risk cracking the edges when you're using it. So once that's done, it should look something like this, and then you can start planning the how the arrangement of the stones and trees or whatever you want to put on it. So right here, I'm just planning how I want it to look. And then once all the big stones are glued on, you want to get some smaller ones. I just got these from the garden outside. So start with the larger ones and then end up with the smaller ones and put them around the outside. And then you'll want to add some sand or dirt to the whole thing. I find sand is a little bit too thick and it gives the appearance of kind of a stony ground. So for this one, I tried using dirt, sieved through a sieve, and it was a lot finer, and it looked a lot more like in proportion to the models. And then once that's done, you will want to cover it with a brown. So I used half sienna and half black. And then once that's done, we can paint the rocks. So this is grey, and you want to make sure that you leave some of the brown undercoat in the dark areas, so don't paint it solid grey. And then painting the dirt is Zandri dust, and give that a dry brush. You can do it as heavy or as light as you want, depending on how dark or light you want the ground. And then white for the highlights of the rocks. Once that's done, you can glue your tree in place. This PVA didn't end up being strong enough, so I used super glue after I did this. You might want to do the same. And then for the patches of grass, I just put PVA glue down and then sprinkle the grass on. This is Game Workshop's grass. I like to do little patches, just randomly splattered around. And then after you've done that, take as many of the other decorative landscaping things you have. I've got some little tufts here, different colors and flowers and some shrubs. So just get as many different colors and sizes as you can. The more you do, the more natural it looks, I think. So to stick them on, I just put a dab of PVA and then use tweezers to stick them on. And then once it's done, it should look something like this. It's a pretty easy technique. And here is a board that I made to show you an example of how it could go on. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching the video.